Kumusta? You tuned in to Recall at your service. My name is Leo. We're in for an amazing show tonight. Again, we are ramping up into MPL Philippines Season 11 playoffs. We have crowned a few champions already in other regions. And of course, kakatapos lang din ng MDL. Not just that, meron pa tayong paparating na PBA Esports Bakbakan. So all that coming at you in tonight's show. But before that, we would like to thank our partners making this show happen. Thank you so much to our official timing partner, TW Steel by Armory. Use the code DLS20 and get 20% off on all non-sale items. Go ahead and visit www.armory.ph and see what nice faces you like there with the matching strap, and make sure you type in DLS20 upon checkout to save 20% off. Make sure it's a non-sale item, alright? Armory.ph. As well, might it be time to upgrade your phone? Kasi ang init ngayon eh. Sa totoo lang, and when you get really sweaty playing MLBB and whatnot, minsan talaga yung phone natin hindi kinakaya. But my ROG Phone 6, it's not the case. So, it's time for summer to never end with the ROG Phone 6. Get epic discounts on the most powerful gaming smartphone. The Kim Gaming Smartphones is now cheaper than ever. From now until May 15th, you can get up to, what is that, 6K off on the ROG Phone 6 16 gig 512 model. Check it out, alright? Go visit your nearest ROG concept stores for the Phone 6 or wherever this promo might be. So again, might be time to upgrade. As well, if you haven't yet, go ahead and scroll through Darkly Studios. It might be where you're watching this stream. Nakasama ni Toriyama kagabi sa Chill Zone, si Bingo Girl. Alright, if that name is familiar with you, well, it's because she was a sensation. She was hot on streaming, and now she's moved on to vlogging. So get to know more of Bingo Girl and pakinggan nyo yung usapan, yung kwentuhan ni Toriyama with her from last night's episode of Chill Zone after Recall, okay? After Recall. As well, go ahead and check the comment section. May na-pinned comment dyan. If you want to join us for the PBA Esports Bakbakan Grand Finals, it's the playoffs. Simple lang, mag-register lang kayo. Mapapanood nyo ang ating top 4 sa Ayala Mall Circuit Activity Center that's happening on May 1st at 1 p.m. It's free admission, okay? So you can scan the QR code, you can click the link in the comments. Legit yan. It's from Dark Lake Studios. Don't worry, hindi kayo mabavirus. Again, you can catch our top 4, Phoenix versus Ginebra and TNT versus Northport. I love how the brackets have come through, fam. It's legit gonna happen. I predict Ginebra versus TNT, tapos barangay all the way. But that's just me, alright? So again, samahan nyo kami, May 1, 1 p.m., Circuit Makati. Now, if you haven't yet as well, real quick, kung fan kayo ng Genshin Impact, we held a great event here. Just last weekend, it was the Quantum Raid. Finally, nangyari siya. We had cosplayers coming in. We had friends from the community. They brought their devices. They played here in the studio. They played in the HQ, and they had fun. We had winners all aboard, and it was amazing. Again, Season 2 might be coming in, question mark. Abangan, that's Quantum Raid. And as well, for Call of Duty Mobile fans, Delta League has been announced. So, kung gusto nyo ng bang-bang na maiba naman, Call of Duty Mobile Delta League. You can register now. Scroll to find the registration link. It's free, and it's brought to us by Smart. And last but not least, if you're a Valorant player, we have a Rise of Agents coming up for you. So make sure that you follow Dark League Studios on social media. Stay tuned and be on top of all of our updates. That's Dark League Studios. On with the show, let's introduce our special guest. Sama nandito ngayon, repping MPL Philippines and MDL Philippines. We got the big boys and the big boys. It's nice one, Cordy. Kumusta?
Let's go!
Well, I gotta get.
We barely fit.
We barely fit, bro.
Kumusta? How you guys doing?
Ako okay lang. Actually, maraming salamat, Sir Leo, kasi tinupad mo ang pangarap ko. Pangarap ko lang dati mag-recall eh, pero dito na ako ngayon.
Maniniwala sa ano, kaso siner mo ako eh.
Kaya nga eh.
Nice, Sue. This is your first in-person recall, man.
Yeah.
Remember all the pandemic times?
I do, and first off, all I have to say is I'm happy to actually see like what Recall has become, because yeah, I still remember, man, sitting into my gaming chair, my beautiful gaming chair
At home.
Wow.
and enjoying the first time that I was in Recall, and I do have to say that I was waiting for something like this, so I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to be a part of it, and now this is eighth episode, I think. This is the eighth
In the
episode.
reel, yep.
Right? The
This
eighth
year.
episode. So, you know, and as you have the flashback there of, that was back in, of course, for M4, where we got to experience that together. And now we're here again, prepped up, ready for the playoffs, which isn't too far away, you know, to kind of cap out MPL Philippines season 11. So I'm super excited to be here to talk more about that later.
Yep, it's been a long road for you, for all the fans watching, and for our good friend, Corty. Corty, parang dun sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa'yo, kwento mo naman kami, how'd you end up in esports, and bakit nga ba matagal mo na pangarap maging part ng Recall?
Actually, matagal na akong fan ng MPL, tapos napapanood ko lang to before. So, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, doon nag-start yung casting career ko. And then, fortunately for me, last year, nakasama ako doon sa top 9 caster search, and sobrang nakakatawa na from scratch, na from school tournaments lang and even own tournaments, ngayon nagkakas na ako one of the biggest leagues dito sa Pilipinas.
Yep, you're part of the MPL, MDL family, and I'm glad to have you here, alright? So, thank you so much. Hindi lang pangarap mo ang natupad, pati pangarap ko. Di ba? Pati pangarap ni Naisu.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm like, I wonder if I should speak in Tagalog or not. No, it's fine. Cordy, I know you can understand me, bro.
Yup.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Sinasanel ko lang yung Santi, inner
Mamaya,
Santi.
mamaya,
Yeah. Mamaya.
Oh. Pero yeah, off cam, before this all started, Nice was threatening that he would speak Tagalog throughout the whole show.
Ito na.
Ayan na.
Ito na. Wait lang Medyo loading ako, pero kaya ko.
Yan!
Nagpapainit lang. Okay, let's get into our headlines here, and let's talk about I'd say, upcoming, the inevitable MSC. Kasi the fact that we're looking forward to a big international event like MSC, and hindi pa nga tayo tapos sa playoffs ng MPL Philippines, pero tapos na tayo sa MDL playoffs, tapos yung mga ibang regions, it's like we're in a weird, parang twilight zone. Parang ano ba?
The way I look at it, and actually I mentioned this because just a couple days ago I was casting for another tournament, and I'm like, man, you can, if kung gusto mo, you want to wake up and you have breakfast, MLBB tournaments for breakfast, for lunch and dinner, you could. Because there's so much, there's so many things happening right now in the ecosystem of esports, MLBB, and everything. And there's, even right now, I think it was like even a kickoff of day number 1 for MPL Malaysia. So it's like you have everything happening, and then soon it's Philippines to wrap up. MDL, I loved watching it, by the way. Finally, that first season to see what MDL has, and there is so much here to catch up on.
Ako feeling ko, kaya tayo yung parang huli. Kasi tayo yung kailangan panoorin ng iba't ibang bansa.
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Agree. Let's not simmer, and first congratulate our new MPL Cambodia champions. Meron naman tayo nadagdag sa listahan ng mga MSC representatives. It's a back-to-back win for Burn X Flash with Donut at the lead. Ang kanilang Grand Finals MVP na isang Pinoy import. Kung papanoorin nyo ang Rap Battle Season 9, that's Volume 2.
Whoa.
Merong clip doon na tinuturuan ko mag-marksman. But yeah, jokes aside, congratulations, Burn X Flash.
Grabe. Actually, sila yung parang inabangan ko din before. Since, di ba, parang first time nilang sumali dati, tas first time nilang nag-champion. Kaya medyo in-expect ko din for this time na parang sila ulit. And tama, sila nga ulit yung makikita natin for MC.
The thing I love about just the region of Cambodia is when you watch their games, how different, in a way it's different than watching, Philippines, for example, or ID. And the amount of, I always say this, they're very action-packed, right? And I feel like Donut specifically, it's nice to watch him coming from MPL Philippines, because I feel like that's where he gets to really actually shine too. So now that they've qualified for MSC, I can't wait to see actually, again, how they fit into that whole realm of things. Because we even know for MSC this year, it's going to be a little different, right? I mean, there is more new faces, more new teams going ahead.
And just to cap off this little discussion on MSC and Burn X Flash, si Donut, makakauwi pa yata siya. I think there will be some off time for the young Mario Stan. Pero for Burn X Flash and the rest of his team, which I think did not change their lineup much. If I'm not mistaken, a majority of them are still the same lineup that we watched and saw at
M4.
Tatumbling na lang sila eh. That's right there, right? No pen, Cambodia's like, alright, welcome to Cambodia. Ganun na lang.
Yeah, it's like home court advantage almost, you know, so to speak. So that's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see how it unfolds for MSC specifically. Not to mention again, what other regions are going to be concluding here in the next like few weeks, even with North America, you know, being included there.
Si Donut, uwi lang yun dito. Palakas lang ng onte kasi 'di ba, paulit-ulit na sinabi, Pilipinas lang malakas.
True.
So babalik siya doon para dala niya yung lakas ng Pinas.
Ganun pa rin.
Ganun pa din niya.
Either way, the whole import thing is confusing. We'll talk more about that as we get closer to MSC. But for now, dito naman tayo sa Baluarte mo, Corti. Let's talk about the MPL-PH Season 1 playoffs. It was an interesting bracket. Trinay naming i-predict or i-analyze for 2 weeks straight. Kasama ko si JMTZ, si Athena, tapos the other night was with Sona. Is it weird that it was me who predicted or who said na madaming sweep to?
Actually, nagulat din ako eh. I was watching the last episode of Free Call, tapos nagulat ako na pinredict mo nga, coach, na puro sweep. And tama yung sinabi mo eh. Kasi pag best of 3 lang yung laban, most likely kasi ang daming pang surprise picks, surprise draft. So makikita natin dito all throughout. As in parang kung sino yung mas prepared na team, kung sino yung mas maraming surprises, sila talaga yung merong parang somewhat may sapak doon sa isang koponan. And actually, yung pinakadikit nga lang dito, yung match 2 lang nung day 1, yung Bren Euphoria and Omega Neos. As in, ako pa yung nagcast niyan together with my kabayas Ingan. Ayan lang yung pinakadikit sa lahat. Pero the rest, mostly dominating even yung championship game.
I'm wondering if that changes though, like season 2. I mean, with the way that the teams kind of adjust from there and everything. Because what I noticed too with MDL specifically is momentum is very strong there. Like, yeah, if game 1 is taken, most likely may high chance game 2 secured in, so sweep siya. But in like, for example, other tournaments or even MPL, oftentimes we have the 3 games, you know, going full series. So hopefully, again, this is something where we can look forward to as fans of the MDL ourselves, where that grows from the teams as well and how they kind of establish themselves for season 2.
What I did notice is, yes, kahit na maraming sweeps, and then bilang na bilang dito yung, sabihin natin, nag-back and forth, like again, yung match 2 from day 1, or even the grand finals wherein 3-1 yung score na yan, right? Nakaisa yung game lab. I'd say, this here, itong parang brackets results, it's a safe comparison. Like, it's parang, ganito pag tinignan mo yung overall ng Season 1 MDL. Parang, yun nga, sabi nga nice, so may big luck factor. If you get Game 1, usually secured in Game 2. And then kung meron mang dikit, it's between the teams that really are close to each other. Like again, Bren Euphoria and Omega Neos. Game Lab and Echo. Talagang top dogs yan. Tapos ito yung Lason.
Yep. Actually, yung dalawang yun, they're come from the same bracket eh. Yung Bren Euphoria and Omega
Same
Neos.
group.
Yeah, same group.
Yeah.
That's Group B. And actually, sila yung naglaban lang for top 2 and top 3. So talagang yung rivalry ng dalawa on MDL Season 1, ramdam na ramdam mo. Meanwhile, for the championship naman, parang labanan niya ng top seed.
So may continuity talaga siya. So yung mga storylines na sinimulan ninyo nung regular season, natahi dito.
Yep.
The whole blacklist thing as well, blacklist RSG, is, alright, correct me if I'm wrong, like you're the one from MDL. Blacklist, I'd say, invested quite a bit in their MDL run. Kasi pinanalo nila si Oheb. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was pretty clear that until Owl had to move up to the MPL, Oheb was just happy being, alright, I'm the prince here, diba? Like, ako to eh. Pero when Blacklist needed someone in MPL, sabi ni Oheb, sige, step in, I'll help.
Sinabi niya yun sa interview niya eh. Parang sabi niya, wala sa planong maglalaro ako.
Yan, oo.
Bakasyon lang talaga ako, pahinga lang talaga
Tulong
ako.
ako pag kailangan nyo.
And actually, sobrang supportive ni Oheb doon sa run ng Blacklist na kapag nanalo sila, tapos makikita mo yung player cam, yung team cam, nandun si Oheb tumatakbo, sasalubungin niya yung mga ka-team niya. So, kumbaga parang yung, actually, veterancy ni Oheb, kinailangan nila and nag-paid off naman.
That alone, right? And then compare that to how RSG Ignite, sad to say nice, so RSG is one of your favorite franchises of all time.
Yes.
Parang sila yata, okay, tell me how you feel about this personally, Qwerty. Kasi ako, I can only really say as much from outside. the fact that they put Kozen in the jungle after taking Irad out of that working lineup just to go into MPL to give Coach Panda the extra, like,
that extra
options.
factor,
Yeah. Anong basa mo doon? Kasi ako personally, I'm like, yeah, RSG, like, obviously made that call.
Actually, ako din feeling ko if nandun si Irad, pwedeng
Different
maging...
story.
Iba talaga yung storya nun. Kasi para sa akin, parang napaghandaan ng Blacklist Academy yung lineup with Kozen on the jungle. So, yung mga laban nun, parang game 1 lang yata yung medyo seesaw battle na back and forth momentum. Pero the game 2, sobrang dominating na. Kasi alam nila na Kozen will actually use utility jungle. Meanwhile for Irad kasi 'di ba, even nung MPL run niya nung last week, more on the assassin jungle. And actually, ganang-gana yun for RSG Ignite sa MDL. So, parang yung pagkawala ni Irad doon sa MDL, yun talaga yung medyo...
Felt like a missing piece.
Yeah.
So, pumasok sila ng playoffs na parang, sige, we'll work with it. Right? So, again, it's a storyline that found its conclusion in the playoffs. So, congrats. I just have to say, congrats to MDL for like tying it up nice with a little bow.
Yeah, tying it up. But and going, actually, before we even got to the playoffs, excited ako sa kay Game Lab kasi I actually I was casting another tournament with them. I know that they've been making waves
For years
leading
now.
for years.
You've been watching them for a while.
I've been watching them for a while. I've casted a lot of their games outside of MDL. And so when I actually saw them, obviously competing in MDL, and then make it to the grand finals, excited ako kasi I'm like, oh, I'm also a big fan of like Takanaga and just like all of them, right? So, but then when I was watching the grand finals, I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Like Echo is that, this MDL team from Echo is that strong. And I think so with the way that MDL ended, it's a good kind of check for a lot of the teams for the next season ahead of them, that they also have to step up their game to that level. Because we know that Echo roster is also filled with a lot of experience, right? So there has to be some of this catch up as well, or maybe we see some shifts. But I hope to see again more of Game Lab too in season 2.
Yep. So congratulations again to the eventual champion Echo Proud, the inaugural champion. Real quick to just wrap up this discussion, would you have seen that coming?
Yeah, actually.
Echo Proud talaga.
Actually, yun yung prediction ko doon sa finals. And dito ko na lang din ilabas yung reason kung bakit yun yung naging prediction ko. That's because natalo yung Echo doon sa regular season match-up nila with Game Lab. Actually, sinabi na rin ni James parang Echo Proud is on a 9-win streak before nilang makatapat yung Game Lab doon sa last day ng regular season. Then, natalo doon yung Echo. So, ayun yung reason kung bakit Echo yung pinredict kong magcha-champion for MDL. And iyon din yung sinabing reason ni James na hindi na nila alam kung ano yung mali nila, anong kulang sa kanila. And that loss that they felt, yun yung nakatulong sa kanila parang boom.
Lessons learned, basically.
Paano ulit yun?
Boom. Ganon.
So I hope that all of the MDL's teams at the end found their boom moment.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. We'll close up our MDL discussion with your wish list. I mean, again, congratulations.
Yep.
You were part of the original lineup of MDL Philippines. Anong wish list mo for season 2? Looking forward. Alam ko kakatapos lang ng playoffs ninyo. Pero, let's say, season 2, anong gusto mo makita ni Corty?
Actually, mukhang niluluto naman na to, pero gusto ko talagang makita yung magkakaroon yata ng qualifiers. So, abangan nyo yan kasi parang niluluto na So, actually, naghahanap na nga yata ng mga possible teams na pwedeng sumali dun sa qualifiers. And isa pa sa pinaka-inaabangan ko, sana makita din natin for playoffs yung meron tayong lower bracket. Kasi medyo 10 bits yung yung
Laglagan agad
Laglagan agad, tas best of 3 lang. Or if wala naman, pwedeng kahit best of 5 ganun yung
Parang
laban.
season 6 format.
Best of 5.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I'll double down. Nice you. How about you? As a fan, anong wish list natin for MDL?
As a fan, I would say same thing. I would like to see more, kasi the truth is, dito sa Philippines, ang daming teams that should be qualified to at least have a chance to compete in that platform, basically, right? So similar sentiment. I would love to see that some type of qualifier to include those teams, or some other way to get more teams involved. But at the same time, when it comes to their playoffs, I felt like it was bitin as a viewer. You know, so like I don't know how that is solved. If it's a best of 5 or something, or lower brackets. Same thing though. I wanted to actually watch when the grand finals finished. But I wanted to see more.
Now what? Now what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitin eh.
If I could add to this wish list for me is siguro, ewan ko lang, more interaction between the MDL and MPL rosters. Yung wish ko. It's like I hope that system is more utilized by the teams, by the franchises.
I think it was like a test this season almost, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there was some movements.
some movements.
Oh, pero if I remember correctly, in the past year or two alone in MPL Indonesia, madaming nag-move up and down doon.
Yeah.
So yun, I hope in the next seasons of MDL, it becomes more active and it becomes something that we're really looking forward. Like, oh no, sino yakyat? Sino, you know? So that's MDL for us. But with that, we'll close it up and it's time to revive an old favorite. Let's do our pre-season 11 playoffs Dream Team Draft. Okay, so Nice has been part of a few Dream Team drafts.
Yeah, I think we've done like international ones almost.
Yes.
Too, yeah.
So yun yung mahirap. Pero this time around, real quick, let me just make latag the rules. We'll be drafting a lineup of 6 players, and we will go in order. And there's no limitations except playoffs teams only. So you can pick from a pool of players from the teams in the playoffs.
Wait, how many players from each team?
No limit. So you
Okay.
can, if you
You
somehow
can pick a
end up-
whole roster.
if you want to get all of Brenny's parts, if you can do that, go lang.
Okay.
Pwede.
Diba?
Alright.
Kung walang blocks doon, kung walang
Okay.
harang.
Pero bawal maulit. Halimbawa, kinuha niyo na yung isang
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Oo.
Bawal sa akin.
Yeah.
Kasi he's already drafted over here.
Oh,
Okay.
So that's simple, alright? So there will be a Naisu Dream Team, a QWERTY Dream Team, a Leo Dream Team, and direct pakita nga natin, there will be a final one, so there's technically 4 players.
Yeah.
There will be your dream team. Okay, so kasali kayo.
The
So,
viewers.
on cue, when I say in chat, sinong pick ninyo, first, second, third, or whatever point of the draft we're in, type it in, okay? We have 2 qualifiers kung sino ang pipiliin natin sa chat. I'm looking at the Dark League Studios chat, by the way. Kung sino mauna, or sino yung pinakamarami. It's just in that order. So let's say I see 3 people say, I want Oh My Venus. Oh My Venus yan. Or kung kunyari, iba-iba yan, tapos pa isang nauna, whoever that pick is, that's who's going into your dream team. And then meron tayong mga wild card picks for the community dream team. Mamaya na yan, we'll explain it later. But for now, simulan na natin. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Handa ka na ba, Naisu?
Handa
No,
ako
you
na.
say, handang-handa na ako.
Handang na ako.
Yan.
Bakbakan na.
Bakbakan na. I was gonna say, kama ko bakbakan na.
Alright, so Naisu, you're up first, and then we'll just do it in order. Who's your first pick?
Okay, yung first pick ko, I gotta do it. And buti naman first pick ako kasi I am going with none other than the man himself, Agent Zero, the man of many names, Edward from Blacklist International. I'm gonna go ahead and take up Edward.
Grabe yung posing nun.
Oh, Benny,
right.
Benny. Okay, so you're building your roster on the foundation of an XP lane.
Because I think XP is so important in this current
For the
meta.
past year.
Yeah.
Past,
Sobra.
18
So I'm securing
months.
it. Yeah.
Oh, sige, okay. So, Naisu has Edward. QWERTY, how about you?
Ako feeling ko, aside from XP lane, kailangan nila ng strong foundation sa roamer. So mag-start ako with the world champs roamer, si Yawi.
Iimbitahan mo ba kami sa Yawi's Food Hub?
Pwede, punta tayo doon. Actually, gusto nga din namin matry. Kaso medyo malayo dito sa may Manila eh. So,
It's worth the trip, man.
Sa
sige.
bagay.
Okay, so that's your first pick. Grabe mga first pick niya. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead. Ito, confirmed. Best in the world, folks.
Best in the world.
Easy. Carl Teasy from Echo. Yan ang aking first pick. Wala na explanation. Ganun lang. Okay? Walang post si Carl. Ito pa rin post ni Carl.
Yo,
Yun!
exacto.
There you go. Okay.
tama ba? Finger heart?
Yun yan.
Ay, akala ko finger.
Oh, okay.
Finger
sige.
card.
Now it's your turn. Chat, go ahead. Put it in. Who is your pick? First pick. Oh, paunahan na. Let's go. Your dream team. Who's it gonna be? Say what's up to Simon and to Dylan and to Rice. Hi, Lovey. Alright. So, sino? First pick ninyo. Kapag walang nag-chat ng first pick, tatawag tayo. We're gonna call for a lifeline. Who you got?
Check natin.
The chats are separate. No, I gotta go to mine too.
Yeah.
Yun.
Meron sa Dark League.
Okay.
Let me see the Dark League chat. I've been looking at the wrong chat apparently.
First one I see Ogwin.
Oh, Ogwen. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice one. Yon.
Roamer din.
Oh, ito. Vote siya ni Ali TC. Yan. Ogwen from
So
Brenny
si
Sports.
Ogwen.
Yeah, say what's up to Earl, to Papa Kulas, and to Toriyama, and to Vince, and to Kabayas mo si Ingan.
Yep.
Yan, Kabayas
Oh,
bro.
si Ingan.
Yan. Okay. Sige. So, good start, Romer. Okay. Nice, so let's dial back to you. Who
Okay.
you got?
Sige, we're gonna go ahead. Since people are picking off some of the world champions here, I'm gonna go with the man himself, Benny QT, the Storm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure my gold lane, man.
Okay. Sige. Echo from M4 Grand Finals MVP
Yep.
to Naisu's second pick.
That's right.
Okay, so meron ka na side lanes.
Side lanes
Daddy
are
Benny.
secured. Yeah.
Side lanes.
Daddy Benny.
Daddy Benny. Okay. QWERTY, how about you? Who's your second pick?
World champ din. Pero hindi naman Echo. It's coming from Brenny Esports.
Whew.
Mid laner, idol ng mga kids.
I don't
Secure na natin yan. Let's go for a few.
Okay. Sige. SEA Games gold medalist, world champion, multi-time MPL champion too. Yeah. Pero under Signal, yung una niya. Okay. Si Few. Sige. My turn. So, Carl TZ. Natidemonyo ko kasi like, importante rin kasi yung roamer, importante rin yung XP lane.
It's all up to you, bro.
Flap TZ
Boom.
from
Wow.
Brenny Sports. Bubuhayin ko ang old school TZ brothers. Yan. Okay?
Oo, ano?
Takot kayo. Okay, let's go to the community. And for this one, let's do something fun. Okay, let's do something fun. Tatawag tayo ng isang MPL talent. And then
Let's go.
they will tell us who their pick is. Who
Who are you gonna call?
do you want to try? Who do you want to try?
Try, Sea Wolf.
Si Wolf. Sige,
Let's
sige.
try Sea Wolf. Maybe he's in a game.
Oh, perfect. It's the best. All right, we're calling Wolf right now.
Let's go.
Ito, nagaling.
It's ringing.
First ringing.
Yo.
Wolf,
Yo.
nagda-draft tayo ng fantasy dream team for MPL. Playoffs teams only. Who's your pick?
Ulit.
Okay.
Only.
Oh, playoffs only. Playoffs only teams. Who do you want? We're live, by the way.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, easy.
One lang. Kyle TZ?
Ay, wait. Yeah, Kyle, easy.
Okay. So, luckily, ang first pick kasi ng chat is Ogwen. So, magkasama na si Ogwen at si Kyle TZ. Thanks, Wolf.
Okay.
Bye, Wolf.
Bye. Ingat.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Alright. So, Kyle
Telecaster.
TZ. Oh, alright. So, chat, we'll go back to you in a bit. Pero sabi ni Wolf kasi Kyle TZ. This is funny because they don't know what the rest of the draft looks like. Alright. Okay. Sige. So, Ogwen and Kyle TZ magkasama ngayon. Nice to back to you. Who you got?
All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and secure yung mid lane ko.
Oh, you also need a mid lane.
Mid lane. I'm gonna go ahead and go with one of the supers. I'm going with Super Friends.
Oh!
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Kala ko
going with-
magda-double gold ka. Super Frizz from Onyx.
Yeah.
Okay.
The battle. That's why I always like when they're playing against each other. I'm like the battle of the supers, right? So yeah, we're going with Super Friends.
Okay. Alright. Solid. Sige. Nothing too crazy yet. Nothing from out of left field. Let's go ahead and build up on QWERTY's lineup. QWERTY, sinong next? Meron ka ng mid, meron ka ng roam.
Kompletuhin na natin yung pangatlo sa gitna.
Trio.
Yeah, the trio mid. Ang hirap pa. Wait lang. Wala na si Kyle, wala na si Carl. Magaling din to mag-retry. Isa din to sa lason ngayon.
Sino?
From Onyx,
Yan!
si Sensui.
I like it. Okay. I like it. Kasi ano to eh. Isa mga pinaka-the best na retry duelist ngayon.
Grabe.
Men, kahit na nasa base siya, tapos nag-lord kayo, pwede niya kunin yan eh.
Kaya. Ang lala nyo mag-retry ngayon.
Okay. I like it. Okay. My turn. Sige. I have the TZ Brothers, XP and Jungle. I think I need a mid laner. Sige. Wait lang.
Mid lane.
In my head, parang okay na eh.
Hirap eh, no?
Sige, may tiwala ako. Yue,
I
Blacklist
knew it.
International.
I
There
knew
you
it.
go.
I knew it. That's almost where I was leaning towards. Pero
Nice. Sige.
grabe yung performance ni Yue.
I'm in it. Yeah, no, especially for a
Yeah.
rookie.
For a
Diba?
rookie, yeah.
Sige, let's go to the community this time around. Chat, lapag nyo na. Sino the third pick ninyo? We have Ogwen, we have Kyle TZ. Who else do you want? I wonder where chat's going.
Yeah, like who are they feeling?
Anong direction ng chat? Okay.
Kanina I saw, earlier they said gold cow.
Ayan na.
Yeah.
Kaso hindi eh. Bawal. Vince, that's not a pick. Because Kurt TZ is in the MDL.
Yeah.
Cannot. Okay, we'll check the next one. We'll check the next one.
Do they have a they have a jungler. Kel
Okay, here we
Radal.
go. Sabi ni Direk, I didn't say members of the show, the staff can't vote, so here we go. Kelra, we're going to the gold lane here. The gold standard, the Filipino savage, si Kelra. Yan. Ang lakas din.
Grabe yung community dream team eh. Oh.
Scary to. Sige, Naisu, how are you gonna beat these picks, bro?
I'm gonna throw a curveball at all you guys right now, and I'm gonna pick. My next pick is a jungler, and this jungler, mind you, has gone against the likes of the best, and his name is King Kong. I'm going with
No,
TNC.
playoffs only, bro.
Oh, sorry. Oh man, I
Sayang.
forgot.
Sayang.
Like in my head.
Sayang!
Pero tama naman, magaling si King Kong, but you know.
Sobra.
Sorry. The rule. Sorry, I forgot the rules. I had the whole lead up, man. Against King Kong.
Nag-curveball talaga.
Huwag tinamaan eh.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, you know what? Then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with. This is tough. A jungler.
Wala pang jungler, wala pang roamer.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with RSG Light. I'm still a huge fan of RSG, man.
Confirmed.
I'm going with Light.
Kahit nahirap ang RSG, like you can just isolate light,
Yeah.
still strong.
Yes.
Can confirm. Okay. Sige. That's regular season MVP from season 9.
Grabe.
Qwerty, how about you?
Pahirap yung natin, draft natin dito. Pero parang gusto ko parang different teams. Sige, let's go for gold lane naman. Siguro para sa akin, since galing akong MDL, gusto ko mula din sa MDL. Let's go for Blacklist International, si Owl.
Uy!
Oh.
Wago. Pwede. That's solid. I like it. Blacklist is weird because for the first time, I think, in Dream Team draft history, hindi first pick si V-Wise. Right? Well, why? I don't know, man. Different times, man. Different times. So, we're investing in young bloods, in rookies here. Sige. So, Owl from Blacklist International for Qwerty's gold lane.
Kailangan nating i-represent eh. MDL to MPL, di ba? Ganon katindi si Owl. So yung mga gold laners nyo, tabi. Wala, tabi.
Okay.
Sabi.
To be fair, habang hinanap natin ang picture ni Owl para mapasok dito, in the last week of competition, medyo naharapan ng weakness si Owl. To be fair.
Pero kaya niya yun.
Yeah. Sige, habang hinanap direct, we'll just move on first. We'll put him up here. Basta, fourth pick niya si Owl. Nagaling sa MDL, kaya kailangang i-refresh. Sige. We'll go to my fourth pick. Sino pang wala ako?
You have. You don't have an XP, yeah?
Oh,
Wala
meron
pa.
na. Flap, Carl,
Ay, Flap.
Flap,
Okay.
Carl, and
Yun. Yue.
okay,
Yeah,
so
you
wala
are.
pa akong Rome and wala pa akong Gold.
Yeah.
That's hard. Ogwen got picked.
Rome and gold.
Roman gold.
Yeah, we got picked. That's hard. Sige, tiwala. Siguro Miko. Miko from
Miko.
Star Omega. Yan. Feeling ko maganda yung combo ni Miko and Yue. I think Miko and Yue will be a super active mid. Tapos, hindi aasim si Yue. So, that's good. Okay, let's go to the community this time around. Sino tawagan natin? Ikaw,
Ikaw.
pick.
Ikaw,
Sabi niya Wolf eh.
oo.
Who we calling?
Ang kasama ko sa kabatch ko, si Burrito.
Yon.
Yan natin.
Kaso baka nag-aalaga eh.
Ay, di. Kasama si Larkin.
Tama.
Here we go. Burrito is the inaugural guest of Recall this season.
Oh.
Yan natin. Okay, Burrito, sumagot ka naman.
Busy siya, basketball.
Baka
Maybe.
nagbubukat.
Also, nag-attendance.
Oo.
Busy.
Pili ka na second pick kung hindi si Burrito.
Kabatch ko din. Si Odin.
Pwede. Sige. Wala, busy si Burrito.
Tapos yung tinawagan niya si Odin, busy din.
Hindi.
Ang lungkot.
Alam kong
Lahat busy.
alam kong may isa sasagot dyan. Okay, here we go. Si Odin. Alright.
Hello, Coach.
Magandang gabi! Hi, Odin!
Magandang gabi. Hello.
Okay, we're live on Recall and we're doing Dream Team Draft. Okay? So, currently, ang team mo na pagdadraftan, meron ng Ogwen, Kyle TZ, and Kelra. Sino gusto mo idagdag?
Oh my God. Ogren, TZ, Kelra. Walang XP.
Walang XP, walang mid.
Mid.
Who do you want?
XP, of course, si Edward.
Nope.
Napik na! Napik na ni Naiso eh.
Nope.
Oh my God. Wait lang. Nice,
Sorry na.
Sino ba? Mid lane. Sanji. Sanji Sanford.
Pwede. One lang, Sanji.
Uh-uh.
Sanji. Okay, Odin pick Sanji. Thanks, Odin. Salamat.
Bye, Odin.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Sanji from Echo. Okay, malakas din.
Grabe.
That's your very own.
Your very own Odin. Okay, sige. Solid pickup here. Let's go ahead. Nice, back to you.
What do I
Who's
have?
gonna round it up? Who's gonna round it up?
I need a jungle. Okay, I think this is another fair pick because this is someone that actually has gone toe to toe against the best of the best and is in the playoffs.
Okay, for sure na to, for sure na to.
No, joking, they're not in the playoffs.
Oof. Yung gusto mo.
Man, I don't know. There's so many good junglers. You pick Sensui, no?
Wala na si Sui, wala na Carl.
Okay, walang Carl, walang Sensui.
Wala na Kyle.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go again with RSG here. I'll go with.
Which one?
I know there's been like switches. But I am going to go with Irad for this one.
Irad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me think about it real quick.
Nope, never mind.
Nope, never mind. Okay. You know, I am gonna go with Irad. I love
Irad.
both. I love both.
RSG Irad. Okay.
I love both. I'm going with RSG Irad. I think H2O could have also equally been there. So we get a 6th pick, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna put my 6th pick there.
If it gets there.
If it gets
What if someone
okay.
gets that?
So all right. Okay. I'm gonna go with Irad.
Okay, nice pick, Irad. Okay, let's go ahead and check back in with QWERTY. QWERTY, nahanap natin si Owl.
O yun, ang ganda ng ngiti niya
We
doon.
ripped this straight out of the Blacklist Academy announcement shot. 5th pick mo, bro.
So, ang wala ako ay row, mid, jungle, and gold. XP lane.
XP lane.
Oof.
Hirap yan.
Kangirap nga. Nakuha niya na sila, Pero, sige, let's go back to the world champs.
Uy,
Kasi,
Which one?
ano din ako lapo-lapo user din ako.
I know.
Yung naging halimaw sa paggamit ng lapo on M4.
Part of the sand.
Yup.
Sand.
The half of the sun. Sun brothers. Let's go for Sanford.
There you go.
yun yung gusto kanina ni Odin. Gusto niya 2 picks daw. Sabi ko, isa lang. Sige, Sanford. So, kompleto na to. This is a 5-man lineup. You can still pick up your subs later on. Now it's my turn. Okay. I still need a gold laner. Ba't ko dinulo yung gold lane? Parang draft lang, dinudulo yung gold lane to protect it. Wala nang Kelra. Benny. Alright, there you go. I think I stumbled upon it. I think I want to pick up Marco. Super Marco. Here we go.
Super Marco.
Super.
He's the one that got he's the only Savage, right?
This season, yes.
Yeah,
So far.
So far this season. Regular season.
Yes. Okay, so we have Super Marco as my gold laner. Pow! There you go. Not bad, not bad. I'm okay. I'm happy with this. Let's go to the community this time around. Your dream team. Last pick was brought to you by your very own Odin. We'll go to chat this time around. Chat, pili na kayo. Okay, so far we have a jungler, we have a roamer, we have a gold laner, we have a mid laner. Oh, XP lane. XP lane na hindi pa napipick. Sino? Let's go to chat. Madami pa actually. Madami pang solid na XP lane.
Dalawang explain yung pinagpipilian dito.
Saan? Sino?
Si Renny J, si Nats.
Saan sino? May nag-nuts?
Yup.
May bago? Ayun,
Si Reash.
Si Riash.
Si Reash.
Wait.
Sige. Okay. My chat's just catching up. Pero, Renny J or Nats?
Uy, dalawa na yung nag-Renny J.
Okay, so confirmed.
Okay.
The Hitman.
Hitman.
Papalarin si The Hitman. Let's put it in. Blacklist Internationals Renny J. Uy, nagkakampi si Renny J sa si Kelro. Okay, if you know, you know, alright? Go back, season 7. You know what it is. Sheesh! I like it. This is a solid lineup. It's not bad. O sige, let's round it out. Final pick. Again, a little too late. Sorry guys. Ang dami pa nga malalakas pero na late na kayo eh. Merong si Atoy R. Si Renzio. Pero hindi, marami ni Renny J.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Okay, Naisu, close us up. Who's your 6th pick?
All right, my 6th man is going to go ahead and be...
plano mo?
Yeah, it's still there, right? Oh, I'm just going to go with H2O.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, Panda.
Yeah.
Panda Mentals.
Because, I'm going to bring those Naisu mentals out. And, like,
Nice.
if I need to
Wow.
switch them over, for a little different flavor, we can work with it.
You keep a Naisu mentality.
Naisu mentality.
I'm trying, dude. Sorry.
Dude, just random fact. Yesterday I was casting a game. The player's name is Lansu. And I had fun with that. Naisu Lansu.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Dude, talaga until now, what? How many seasons in? RSG fanboy ka pa rin.
That's right.
Look at
That's right. That's right. Go
Tinago niya
RSG.
pa eh. Di ba the first 3 picks, wala RSG.
No, because the last time I did this, Poodle RSG, like when it was online recall.
You tried to make it all RSG. He still wants that secret lab chair, bro. Corty, ikaw naman, final pick, round it out.
Oof. Kulang ko gold lane eh. Sige.
Well,
Ay, hindi. Actually,
may owl ka naman.
may owl pala tayo.
Sino
pero,
yung susub mo? Sino yung parang gusto mong may kapalitan?
So wala pa akong, sige. From RSG din. Si Eman.
Ay!
There
Lagay
you go.
natin dito.
Whoops.
There it is.
Si MSC 2022.
Yeah. Look at
Finals
that.
MVP.
Grabe.
Stone cold.
Feeling ko tatalunin kayo ng dream team ko eh.
Si Emma natutulog yun pag nag-draft eh. That's how I pick up my RSV today. It's funny. Alright, sige. Corty's dream team is rounded out. You all can screenshot it now. Ako naman, my turn, my last pickup. Sino bang... Carl, Flap. Okay. I see. Sige. If this is how it's gonna be, my last pick is gonna be Atoy R. No Iwakasa. Put it in. Gusto ko may kapalitan din si Flap.
Flap.
There you go. And I like it kasi yung roster niya na pinanggagalingan, ganun din siya. Di ba kapalit si Der? So, respect. Okay? Atoy R. Possibly breakout performance of his career this season. Okay. Sige. So, Atoy R yan. We'll put it up. Hanapin muna natin yan, but my 6th pick...
Si Ryota.
Oh, Ryota.
Si Ryota.
Yes, Ryota from Onyx PH. There you go. Prepare nyo na chat. Sino kayo? But wait,
What if?
do we go to chat or do we call somebody?
For the last pick, it's 6th pick, right?
Yeah.
We call somebody.
Call,
Sige,
call.
You know who we
Call,
call?
Who is it?
Sino?
Ayan, Ryota. There you go. Let's go to the
Yeah.
community.
I was gonna say we gotta try to call, maybe we're gonna call Mr. Francis.
Okay, let's call Francis. Let's call OSX.
Mr. OSX.
The inaugural
Caster
FPL
Search
Caster Search
champion.
champion.
The most busy person.
Oo. Nilalaro to sa Steam Deck niya.
Uy, wag mo ito.
Ay, sorry,
Akala ko
sorry.
itatago mo eh.
Sorry.
Ayan, nagaling.
Sorry.
Busy to.
Sir Francis.
Wala naman custody no?
Wala.
As far as we know.
Pero busy man siya.
Busy, always.
Busy man.
No.
Sumagot.
OSX.
Oy,
Yon, hello.
Yes.
Live tayo sa recall ngayon.
Live?
Oo.
Nakatawagan mo ako live?
Yes, dude. So here, you're part of the Dream Team draft, okay?
Okay.
Dream Team draft. Pipili ka ng isang player, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you now. You have Ogwen, Kyle TZ, Kelra, Sanji, and Rene J. Sino 6th pick?
Any role.
Any role. Parang sub na lang pipiliin mo or, you know, kabala.
Okay. Ogwen.
Ogwen, Kyle TZ, Kelra, Sanji, Rene J.
Shucks, ang hirap nito ah.
Oo.
LTZ.
No! Yun na yung lineup. Hindi ka na lang dadagdag.
Pipili na lang pala ako. Ano pa naman to?
Playoffs teams only. Playoffs teams only.
Nagdi-dinner kasi ako. Di ko
Nagdi-dinner. Ano ulam mo?
Okay. Bulalo.
Nasa.
Sana all, sana all.
Lakas na trip niyo ah. Wait, okay, game na. Pipili na lang ako ng isa.
Oo.
Sub.
Playoffs teams only, yes.
Last na lang, sino? Again, sorry, paulit na lang.
Ogwen, Kyle TZ, Kelra, Sanji, Rene J. Yan ang team mo ngayon.
Okay, pang 6th.
Oo.
Okay,
Playoffs teams lang.
for Sanford.
Napick naman si
Napick
Sanford.
Pinili ko.
Pick. Oh, okay.
Si Cordy.
Kinuha ni Corty eh. Sorry boy, kinuha ni Corty eh.
Okay, apingin ako na pala ni Curty.
Oo.
O sige.
XP, nag-isip siya XP. Super Marco?
Yes.
That's my gold laner, dude.
Shucks, nakuha na rin.
Kaya mo yan, guys.
Last pick to.
Sige, H2O na lang.
Kinuha na din.
Nice!
Nakuha na eh.
Oo.
Ah,
Mahirap yung trabaho ni Osex niya.
Oo nga eh. Mutik na ako bilukan dahil sa inyo eh. Wait. Sige. Wise.
Wise! Sige.
Wise.
Okay, Wise. That's your pick. Thanks, Osex. Salamat.
Enjoy your dinner.
Ano naman?
Okay, enjoy bulalo. Bye-bye.
Sige.
Good night. Okay.
Good night.
Wow, okay. We were saying how Oh My Venus and Wise, V-Wise, did not show up at all. Hiniwalay ni OI6. Francis, why?
That's the thing, because it's V-Wise, I didn't want to pick them both on the same team, you know what I mean?
Okay. Oh well, alright, so here is your dream team. Ito yung kinapsoy ng community ng mga tinawagan natin at sumagot na MPL talents. And we'll go over Naisus this time around. Naisu, talk us through how you drafted and what do you expect this team to do?
Why are you laughing, man?
I don't know, like, just because it's basically RSG Light.
yeah. Actually, I started with Edward because I feel like teams nowadays, you really have to consider the impact of XP laners and what better person to do it than Agent Zero. The rest of that all just kind of falls into place around that. And Light, yes, had to lock him in. Still, regardless of how the season has gone, I think he's a phenomenal roamer. And even the jungle, I feel like jungle in this current meta, either utility or assassin can work. Both these guys can do that really, really well if they want to. And then, of course, the other lanes, gold and mid, are all locked down. Again, I'm going off pretty much the premise here that my biggest impact player is going to be XP lane and the roam. And then hopefully that plays out.
So yun na yun, solid sila
Yeah.
dyan. Alright. Qwerty, ikaw naman, anong plano with your dream team draft?
Actually, kitang-kita naman eh. Most likely coming from the World Champs, tapos MSC Champ. So, kumbaga parang ganun, dun pa lang, alam nyo nang malalakas eh. Pero I started off with the trio mid kasi even medyo Eagles kasi pag sa rank games, pag
Eagles.
pag yung trio mid, medyo walay sa laro eh. So, kailangan ng strong foundation on the mid. And of course, for the both of the lanes naman, XP and Gold, actually, malakas din talaga tong dalawang to, Sanford and Owl. And kung si Owl man, medyo mahirapan, of course, meron pang substitute sa kanya. It's gonna be no other than Eman. Pero, yung para sa akin, yung pinakakaiba dito, si Sensui.
Yep.
Kasi, grabe yung performance niya.
I like how your draft or your lineup has, ang dami nila diskarte. Lahat ng lane madiskarte. Diba? So, even if magulo yung laro, I expect your lineup to be pretty okay, regardless. O sige, for mine, honestly, Dude, I just like...
You just went with it.
Oh, like on an individual level, like 1v1 my squad. Like, that's it. Like just 1v1 my dudes. I will win.
I was gonna say that's like the people in the community that are like they just disregard that it's a team game. They're like 1v1. 1v1 me.
You know, like you versus anybody in mid. Right? Miko will just out-show you all day. Di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos yun. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yun yung direction ko eh. Hindi ko naisip yung, pala 5v5. But again,
Hey, if they win their lanes.
Oh, that's how much I enjoyed and appreciated the performance of these players this season. Now, with that being said, sana na-screenshot nyo na and then eventually, mapag-usapan natin kung alin team dito yung magpa-perform best. But we will wrap up our Dream Team draft. I hope you enjoyed. Did you have fun?
Yeah, sobra.
Every time we do this, man, it's a different flavor. I think the rules are relatively the same, except maybe 1 or 2 times that we've done this. But it's always fun to like come up with basically a dream team that otherwise wouldn't happen.
First na to.
Yep. Actually, ang hirap nga pumili kasi parang ang lahat malalakas. Pero pinaka-nag-enjoy din ako yung nang abala tayo pero G din sila eh.
Call a friend.
Yeah.
Fun
Call a
yun.
friend.
Even during the pandemic, we never did that. So first time we did it on the show. So thank you to Wolf, to OSX, to Odin, to Burrito na perwisyo din natin lahat. But they all had fun too, thankfully. With that being said, we'll close up the... Joke lang, nakita ko meron mga nag-react. You promised predictions, yun ba? We will do predictions, don't worry. Joke lang. Let's do some predictions. Here we go. Ito yung inaabangan ng lahat. Season 11, Hype Train is in full swing. I'll go first. Why not? Simulan na natin. Let's go.
What are they? Wait, hold on. Before you get to yours,
Oh.
what is your percentage that you're usually right again?
Right now, I took a dip in Season 10.
Okay,
Kasi
Season
nagkamali ako ng basa dun sa Bren Omega.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Okay. How
give
was
or
it
take-
for M4? Everything was it? Did you do predictions?
Okay, internationally kasi I don't.
Oh, yeah, alright.
So, locally, yan. So,
Okay.
for now, I'm putting my win rate
Redemption.
on the line.
It's redemption.
I'm happy to keep it a little consistent. If it stays at around 75%,
Yeah.
okay na ako.
Okay.
Let's do it. Direct, lapag natin, here's my predictions. I don't put scores, so this is just on point. This is my modus. Wala talagang points. Pero, yeah, round 1, something tells me, man, I think Omega's gonna come out strong this season. Weirdly enough. Baliktad to from Season 10. May lason sila. And, even my girlfriend writes, she's an agent, right? She's the one who's saying Omega looks scary this season, and she rarely watches. So if on instinct alone may ganong effect, I think there is something with Omega this time around. For that next matchup, RSG versus Onyx, same. I think the fact that RSG and Blacklist are left the regular season in less of an ideal situation, feeling ko matadala nila yun somehow into the playoffs. And then Onyx and Omega will take advantage. But it won't work against Bren and Echo. Kasi feeling ko sila yung malalaglag sa lower bracket, Omega, Onyx, and then Echo and Bren move up. And then, between Onyx and Omega, mas malinis yung laro ng Onyx, I think. So, they will come through there. But between Bren and Echo, I still think Bren is on top of the world right now. And eventually, ang magiging MSC reps natin, Bren and Echo. And then, champion Bren. Bren lang malakas ulit.
Bren lang malakas ulit. Okay.
So that's it. That's my predictions. Kayo, gentlemen, sino?
I think I'm going. Me next.
Do you wanna?
Ako ba?
Or do you
Pick. Ikaw na muna. Bato pick. Rock, paper, scissors.
But I know what that means, bro. I'm joking. I'm not offended.
Game. Tagalog version ah.
Oh, sige.
Bato,
pick.
Bato,
pick.
Bato, pick. Okay. So,
So,
you want?
sige, ako
Me.
na.
Okay.
Ano na?
I'm just messing. Sige, ako na. I think I put numbers in mind, by the way. So, yeah, okay. All right. Well, I mean, because my numbers are here, I'll just do a brief explanation. Yeah, I think, I will say that first series is going to be a hell of an opener, for playoffs. And I think it's going to be, I could see this going either way. I did put in my prediction here that Blacklist International will prevail. But I still think, yeah, Omega being the last one, and especially what we saw, the end of a regular season there, this could be anyway. Now for the next one, RSG Onyx, yes, that's still my fanboyness. at least going past day one, right? RSG, I'm going to put them beating Onyx. Still, I think it's going to be a great game. But you can actually see too, most of my points. I'm hoping that we have like these, full 5-game series for the most part. But Bren, and I'm similar sentiments here, and I think a lot of people feel this way. Bren and Echo, for some reason, are just on a different level. Oh. Like they are just stacked. And I know too, at the same time, that we're not going to see Coach Ducky there with a crossword puzzle, right? Like the game face is going to be there. The game face is going to be on. Oh yeah, what was that? I mean, it was week 8, right? And they already secured their playoff spot, so he just had like the crossword puzzle.
Was straight up memeing, dog.
Yeah. So, other than that, I think Blacklist International can actually still make it to at least deeper into the playoffs with what we saw, but I still feel like there's something lacking. Obviously, if you compare them face to face with Echo and Bren, and that's why I think the grand finals will be Echo and Bren, hoping for 7 games here. And I am also, I've said this on broadcast as well, even before when I started watching MPL, I was a Bren fan. And I was also sitting there while watching being like Bren Lang Malakas. So I'm hoping with this prediction, I can also say that as much as I love Echo, at the end of it, I want to be like Bren Lang Malakas as they win the grand finals.
Okay, nagkaiba na tayo immediately.
Yeah.
Like, we're so different.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Sige. Win rate on the line for predictions. Qwerty, your turn.
Game, let's go. Actually, parang parehas yata kami medyo ni Kuya Naiso dito. Kasi first ko is Black Omega. Kitang-kita naman sa score. Blacklist yung dadalin ko for the next round. Actually, feeling ko kasi parang ngayon medyo since season 1, wala pang Omega nun, pero Zizapnu, tas yun talaga yung naging favorite team ko hanggang season 10. Pero ngayon kasi parang ang daming nagbago sa kanila. So I feel like yung playoffs Omega, medyo kakapusin sila ngayon. So let's continue doon sa aking prediction. After that, RSG Onyx, I believe it's going to be RSG.
Talo na ako sa inyo Like you guys,
yeah. Parang nag-usap
very
na kami.
different. Oh, very different.
I feel like, because of the addition nga ni Irad, parang meron ngang substitution. So, lipat.
Yeah.
Kaya baka mahirapan kahit na may laso ng Onyx. Pero for round 2, Bren Blacklist and Echo RSG, wala. Mahihirapan dito ang Blacklist and RSG. So, move up agad ang Bren and Echo. And bababa naman ang Blacklist RSG. Pero ito yung medyo nahirapan din ako kung sino ba dito sa Blacklist RSG yung mag-move up onto the next round. But I feel like it's going to be Blacklist. Parang medyo naging shaky man yung ilan sa performance nila, but I feel like dito babawi sila ngayon. Next is Bren Echo. Wala, iba talaga yung Bren ngayon Parang even from season 10, sobrang halimaw ng mga gameplay nila and they really did step up. So I feel like sila yung mauuna sa finals. Bababa ang World Champs Echo going up against another World Champ Blacklist. Pero feeling ko ano lang din talaga. It's going to be Echo pa rin yung mag-a-advance ulit doon sa finals. And Bren Echo naman sa finals. Medyo selfish lang yung yung semifinals scores ko dito and even finals. Kasi gusto ko lang talagang masagad lahat ng games.
Yeah.
Yun lang talaga. Pero I feel like it is time ulit para isigaw at sabihing Bren lang malakas on this season.
Okay, alright. Pati grand finals, hindi lang semis. Kasi pati grand, gusto mo 7 games
Lahat!
Okay, alright.
So, para sa mga casters, baon silang maraming tubig.
And pagkain.
Yeah.
Sana masarap ang food sa SMX.
Ito pala, Bren lang malakas.
I like how you're covering yourself here.
Dapat tatanggalin ko siya
Prepared.
Echo and Bren. Finals.
Ito ang pupunta ng MSC. That's your prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of predict the same thing towards the end.
Towards the end.
Okay, how about you guys? Anong predictions ninyo? Let us know. And if you have any reactions to our predictions, put it in the chat. And I think folks are coming in saying what's up to Kira and to Jonas. Yan. What's up to Kira and Jonas? Now, we'll wrap up the show with our final segment. Let's do some guest coin.
Let's go.
Guess coin.
Si Nice mo nakailang guest coin na. But, Kurt, it's your first.
Yep.
So, real quick, let me explain the rules. Meron tayong statement sa baba ng lalabas. And all you gotta do is simple. You buy or sell. Buy if you agree with the statement. Sell if you don't. And you can explain. Okay? Kayo sa chat, salo na rin kayo. Okay? You can just chat buy if you think that's true, the statement, or sell if you don't. Tapos, pwede rin kayo mag-explain kung gusto ninyo. We'll read out interesting responses. Here we go. First statement. Let's look forward a little more kasi yung MSC andyan na malapit na Pero meron pang isa pang event na malaki din na mangyayari here in the Philippines, and it's M5. Are we gonna see new countries in M5?
Dito nga pala.
Because, I don't know, already in the past month alone, ang daming developments, right?
China.
Right? There's finally MLBB in China, or some version of MLBB in China coming up soon. A lot of growth in the West.
Yeah.
In Europe, where we're seeing some movement there. Who's to say na we see Japan back on the scene? I'm not sure if that was posted in the MLBB-PH.net group, pero meron daw surprising presence of MLBB in Korea?
Yeah.
South Korea, that is. Diba? So, who's to say? Will there be new countries in M5?
I'm gonna buy because I think it's a possibility with what happened with MSC. Like, I feel like, again, people weren't really expecting the additions to MSC. So what's to say that you can't have that addition for M5?
1 or 2 new countries would be amazing, personally.
Yes.
I would be happy.
Sige, ako na din. Mag-buy ako pero dugtungan ko yung statement dito. New countries in M5 means new countries na dudurugin ng Pinas.
Oh,
Buy.
Accept, expected yun.
Kaya
super
nga
buy.
Ako, sige, let me be conservative. I'll say sell.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
think if ever Japan does come back in, that's technically not a new country. They've been competing since M1, M2. 3 and 4 lang naman sila hindi naging part. So technically hindi sila new country. As much as I'd like to see South Korea come in, or maybe the European regions again, or somewhere in the West, feeling ko ito yon. Realistically speaking, I'm speaking conservatively, so sell ako. Rhea says buy. We need Japan back specifically. China, feeling ko matagal pa to But it's a step. Them having ML is a step.
Yeah.
Karen says buy. So again, we will just want to see more tourism in the Philippines. Okay na rin. Yeah.
Sakto, no?
I don't
Sa
even
Pinas.
know. There's a lot in the air still for M5. But if more countries come up, that would be great. So, we'll clear the board. Let's go into the next statement here. Again, buy or sell. Ito, Qwerty. You might need
Expert.
Top expert ka dito. Game Lab roster will stay for Season 2.
Definitely a buy. Feeling ko...
May balita ba?
Meron.
Oh.
Actually, parang before the playoffs, sila yung team na nagkaroon ng bootcamp raid.
Okay.
So, na-meet namin sila and
Kumusta?
dito sabihin ko lang, inabot lang kami ng 10 PM kasi may curfew sila. Pero yung parang basta medyo lumagpas din kami ng 10 PM pero basta ganun. Kasi
on paper, 10 p.m.
on paper 10 PM. So, shoutout sa'yo, Uncle. 10 PM yung alam mo. Pero actually, feeling ko kasi after their run nung season 1, yun pa rin ulit kasi mas gutom na yung mga players Na-chat ko din yung mga players and sabi nila parang gustong-gusto talaga nilang bumawi. Yun yung roster for season 2. Pero kasi, what if baka may mga ma-offer sa MPL?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're all afraid of. Given yung performance nila na napakalupit for an amateur team, right? For a developmental team. Hindi imposibleng ma-pick apart yan, di ba?
Either pick apart or like take as possibly a
Pwede.
whole.
That's right.
Like a whole roster like we've seen before.
Yeah, either of those two things will make this statement wrong.
Yeah.
Diba? So you're saying
Buy pala. Yeah, buy.
Buy ka, okay.
Last na, dagdag ko lang kasi merong pwedeng maging offer pero since nung bootcamp raid, sabi ng mga players, ayaw nilang maghiwa-hiwalay.
So ano sila? Parang yung
Onic.
Onic Monster thing.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Sige. Ako, I'll buy also. Because MDL Philippines Season 2 is likely to happen within the same year naman.
Yeah.
And yes, there can be movement, pero feeling ko hindi ganun kabilis yung movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, by season 2, feeling ko magkasama pa rin sila.
That's where I am too. So I'm just gonna buy also.
Okay.
So I think to say between now and season 2, yeah, it's not gonna happen that fast. So it's better. It's actually just better if they do stay together and they stay in for season 2. So I'm gonna buy as well.
Yeah, maybe after that.
Yeah.
Tapos after the whole M5, which I'm sure will be a big boom again in the ecosystem, baka dyan magkahanapan. Rayash will say bye as well. So safe to say, Game Lab is gonna be here to stay. Hopefully. Sana tama kami. Alright, clear the board. We'll go into the third statement. This one talks about the playoffs. Average game time at playoffs will be greater than 20 minutes. Are we expecting long games?
Ako na muna.
Oh, sige.
Bye! Sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, selfish ako eh. So, kaya niyan.
I'm okay.
Sa
Why
inyo,
buy? Why though? Why?
Sa inyo, mahaba din kayo eh.
Mahaba din kami.
Gumaganti ka lang eh.
Pero tapos na kami. So,
Gumaganti ka lang.
bye. Super bye.
Okay, you're gonna buy. I'm gonna buy too. Cause hey, we had some games regular season that was what 30 plus minutes.
There were like at
Yung
least
longest
half
was
a
like
dozen.
I think
Yeah.
yung longest was 38.
37 point something.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say most likely buy. Average game time will be greater than
Kasi
20.
those 1 or 2 games that last more than 30 minutes, that's a skew, right? It pulls the stats so high up.
Yeah.
I'll sell.
Oh.
Something tells me the way the metagame is going, we will go longer series. Yes, maybe. Mga 3-1, 3-2, ganyan. Pero feeling ko hindi tayo lalampas ng 25. Feeling ko kasi freak accident yung mga 30-minute games na ganun eh.
Oh.
That's just teams not knowing. Ewan ko. Yung mga games na nagka 30 minutes.
Like I say, there are games that end with the first Lord, right?
Yeah. And with the
There
first
are
Lord,
some.
or after a Luminous Lord.
Yeah.
Kaya eh.
Yun. I don't know. Check it out. Ako, I think it will relatively stay under 25. Hindi naman under 20, masyado. Under 25. Cell says Karen, and Rayash says, if it's 20 minutes plus per every game, walang uwian sa SMX.
Tama.
But he wants to make the most of his trips. Alright, so, kita-kits. Dun sa mga pupunta ng playoffs, again, experts are touting this playoffs to be the biggest in recent history. So hopefully, we see a lot of fresh faces and a lot of fans at the stands at MSC.
Do we even know the
at
seating
SMX.
capacity? We don't, do we?
But
Do we have an idea?
something tells me they may have set up new seats.
Okay.
Diba kasi they're letting out new tickets eh.
Yeah. Okay.
So baka nag-extend pa sila.
Parang ano daw eh, doble daw nung season 9.
Season 9 was like really limited though.
Yeah.
Season 9 was like 150. There's got to be way more than than double than that.
Yeah, double na yung regular season as is.
Yeah.
200 something yung regular season eh.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, right? Okay, so, I don't know. So far in this guest point, I've been very conservative. Pero, let's see kung magmamanifest tayo. Next statement here, playoffs will have plenty sweeps. This time for MPL, alright? This time, MPL. Let's categorize plenty with being more than half. Okay, majority.
More than half would be sweeps.
Oh,
sell. I'm just a guy who hopes for a long series going the full thing, and at the same time I'm gonna say like, well, I don't think there's teams there. I mean, aside from Bren and Echo, then those could possibly be sweeps. But I would say that I don't think we see plenty of sweeps. We might see 1 or 2.
Kasama quiz.
There you go. So I think unanimous. Sell to lahat, no?
Sell.
Yeah. Ang daling sabihin. Because in the Philippines, ewan ko eh.
Especially sa playoffs, like every team gets a different form.
Okay, so the MDL, it happened that way kasi season 1.
Yeah.
And because of the format itself. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Siguro kaya din wishlist natin that the MDL season 2 playoffs, it's a little chunkier. It's a little more interesting. Okay, let's go to our last statement here. Our last statement talks about the playoffs again. Magugulat ba tayo? Will there be debut picks in the playoffs? Like heroes we've never seen played in the regular season or season 11.
Regular season we had what, around 40 something unique picks, 40 higher upper 40s I
What's
think.
the exact
Right?
number?
Di ko alam. Feeling ko like 48 for something
Just
like
under
that.
50.
I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I'm not a stat man. right? I'm not stat man, but I know there's quite a few unique hero picks. But I
There was
was
a Rafaela in the last day.
yeah, but I was saying like there's so much possibility for the debut picks in the playoffs because I really feel like the teams were holding back some like unique picks.
At least one.
I think more than
So
one.
bye ka.
Bye.
Sige.
Bye ako.
I think mag-sell ako dito.
Oh.
Feeling ko iikot na lang ulit yung mga picks doon sa mga ginamit na yun. Siguro merong mga exotic picks, yung mga Hellcurt na
Pero nakita
nagamit.
na.
Nakita na.
Okay. Because that's a story at MDL, right? Like, MDL had, again, same story. Like, yeah, Hellcurt was a 1 or 2 times pick in your regular seasons. Bilang, ang daming Hellcurt na playoffs nyo.
Sobra. So,
Okay.
feeling ko sa playoffs ng MPL, wala. Walang lalabas na bago.
Badang.
At least, at least one
Still hoping for the Earlier today at MPL-MY, there was an Angela daw.
Yeah, Angela.
Reash,
Yeah.
Okay.
Tsaka
Need to
Khalid
catch up.
yata kanina.
And Khalid has a buff incoming,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Jonas, sabi ni Jonas, Kimi daw, buy ito, because may Kimi daw. Okay. Say what's up to Wolf, yan. Hindi ka lang nabate, part ka pa nung show. Okay, so thanks Wolf for your pick kanina. Okay. Guinevere ni Wise. Has Guinevere been picked all season 11?
For regular season?
Never.
No.
So debut yun technically.
It was debuted in playoffs last season,
Yes. So if it comes out now, that's
Yeah.
technically a debut.
Yeah.
Sige, I'll buy. There has to be at least one. There has to be at least one.
At least one, yeah.
Which it is, that's a whole nother story. Pwede natin i-predict yan, but we can do that later on. Okay? So, that's it. That's our guest coin. The final guest coin before the playoffs. Pag nakita ulit tayo, tapos na ang season 11. We have crowned a new champion. Let's clear the board. Take it out to the outro. Alright? Salamat sa mga nakisali. Woo! Fellas, thank you for joining us. It's been an awesome show.
Yeah.
Thank you din po. Pangarap ko nga ito, di ba?
I was born for
I was born for
Yeah,
this.
I was born for this.
I was born for this. So, yeah,
Magkalas
this is his first recall, right?
Yep. Kaya nga,
First-
actually, chinat ko si Coach kahapon. Kasi nung caster search, nilagay na ako sa English table.
Oh.
Hindi talaga ako
Yung
nag-i-English.
simulation.
Yung simulation. Tapos kasama ko, sabi, Coach, may kasama ako. Sabi niya si Kuya mo na Coach, na-challenge ako sa'yo eh. Pero yeah, maraming salamat.
We grow together.
Yep. Gusto ko nga yung bato-bato pick
There
na.
we go. See?
Pero gusto mo rin yung kinarek mo pa siya, tapos alam niya. Rocky says, alam ko.
Alam ko yan.
Thank you so much for making time again, Naisu. This is great, coming from online setup,
Yeah.
and now finally we're in the real. And for everyone who watched and joined, finally kasali na kayo sa Dream Team Draft. And doon sa mga kinulit natin at sumagot, you guys are also just as well an important part of the show. Thank you so much. Now, let's take it out to the outro again before we mamba out on here. QWERTY, mauna ka na. Where can people find you on social media? And ano mo, sunod mong ganap?
Actually, makikita nyo ako lahat at QWERTYCastPH. Kasi idol ko si LeoCastPH. So, katulad lang din nun sa kanya. Pero, ngayon, since off-season ng MDL, actually, bukas nga pupunta kaming, mag-swimming kami. So, taking a break lang muna. Pero, supportahan natin ang MPL kasi most likely nandun din ang mga MDL talents.
Pwede tanong,
Yeah.
bakit QWERTY?
Actually, yung QWERTY kasi additional lang siya sa name ko eh. Actually, name ko before, Call Me QWERTY. Parang pinagdugtong na name ko which is Glesmayan, yung Maidon. Then,
Okay.
yung name ng girlfriend ko which is Shay Nicolay, yung
Okay.
call. So, Call My QWERTY. Kaso pag nagkakas, ang haba. Call My QWERTY. Yeah, so QWERTY na lang para mas madali ding tandaan. Saka,
bakit hindi
ang dali
May na lang?
Ha?
Bakit hindi na lang May?
Wala lang.
Pangalan mo rin yan.
Pwede. Baka next time.
Next time.
Too late, bro.
It's too late. You're already there.
I don't think there's a next time, but yeah, it's a good inquisitive question. Pinawiya ka tuloy.
Kaya,
Nice to tell people where we can find you.
You guys can all find me just at Naisu everywhere. Wherever you're thinking that is, that's there. So we'll leave it at that again.
People just go to their keyboards like, are you sure?
No, literally you type Naisu in Google, the next thing is Naisu Century 2.0, which I don't even know I think it was Miracle or Gideon that started that, but yeah, I'm just happy again to like you said, Leo, go from the online setup with Recall to now in person. It's almost like the casting. You know, when casting was all online for a while, and then you go back to like that in-person casting. It adds this different dynamic to it. So, thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming. Again, show would not be possible without any of y'all. As for the good folks at home watching, maraming salamat. You're also a very important part of the show. Thank you for making time here tonight on Recall. Let's take it out to the outro and thank our lovely partners making this possible. Dark League Studios is responsible for executing the show, production behind the scenes. On behalf of Direk Kaloy, Eagleman Marcus, Karen, and everyone behind the scenes, Carlo, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you as well to our official timing partner, TW Steel by Armory. If you're on their website, www.armory.ph, you can get 20% off by typing DLS20 upon checkout to get 20% off on non-sale items. That's DLS20. As well, are you thinking it's time to upgrade my phone? Well, ROG Phone 6 is currently on sale. ROG Phone 6 summer never ends. Get epic discounts on the king of gaming smartphones right now. You can get up to about, 6K off of the 16 gig 512 model of the ROG Phone 6. Find them in the ROG concept stores near you. That's the ROG Phone 6 Summer Never Ends promo. As well, kung may time pa kayo after ng recall at nandito rin naman kayo sa DLS Facebook page, hanapin nyo yung broadcast kagabi ng Chill Zone hosted by our good friend Toriyama. Kasama niya si Bingo Girl. You may know her from her days of streaming. Pinauso niya ang kaltag. I think that's the move is called. She's now into vlogging. So get to know more of her. Learn about what she's up to and check out Chill Zone when you have time, alright? After this show right here on the DLS Facebook page. As well, we're inviting you all to watch the PBA Esports Bakbakan Grand Finals. The playoffs is finally here. It's happening live at the Ayala Mall Circuit Activity Center on May 1st at 1 p.m. Free admission. Pasok lang kayo. Pero gusto niyo ng reserved seats at syempre maging part ng ating mga ganap, you can scan that QR code or check out the URL, the link in the comment section. It's pinned right now on the stream that you're watching. Okay? Kita-kits na lang doon. Supportahan nyo yung Final Four natin sa PBA Esports Bakbakan. It's going to be a matchup. Laglagan to agad. Alright? Phoenix versus Ginebra. TNT versus Northport. You all know who I'm rooting for. Who are you rooting for? Let us know by showing up and showing some love. Alright? That's the PBA Esports Bakbakan Final Four. Kita-kits. As well, if you're a fan of Genshin Impact, you all know what it is. We held the Quantum Raid, and it was a hella good time. All right. So if there is going to be a season 2, well, stay tuned. Keep asking for it. Keep asking for it, because we'll show you now what you missed out on. Okay. All the primos. Is that what the kids are into these days? Primo gems for the pulls. Yeah. And, also some goodies, courtesy of all of those who made the Quantum Raid possible. Again, put up by Dark League Studios. We also have the Delta League coming up for all of those Call of Duty Mobile fans. Register now, it's free. And register now before it's too late. This is powered by Smart. That's the Delta League for Call of Duty Mobile. And we have a tournament for Valorant as well coming up. Linuluto pa lang yan. It's called The Rise of Agents. Make sure you follow Dark League Studios on social media for all of the latest news on this. As for me, at your service, my name is Leo. Follow me at LeoCasPH everywhere. And let's get in touch, alright? Kita-kits na lang sa MPL Philippines Season 11 playoffs. And with that, I wish you guys a good night. Bye.